Hi everyone, my name is Parinita Garg. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about depression, and why I have chosen this topic is because I have dealt with it. I know how dark the world can seem when you are depressed. The kind of darkness you feel when you are depressed is inexplicable. Why do people get depressed? And believe me, in today's world, whether you want to admit it or not, all of us, and I repeat, all of us have been depressed at one point or other in our lives. So there is no use denying it. You can deny it to the world, but not to yourself. Why do people get depressed? It can be a very huge loss in your life. It can be a loss of job. It can be relationship issues. It can be loneliness. Now, the reasons may be many. The outer stressors, as my doctor calls them, may be many. But why do they affect you? It's because inside, in your mind, there is not enough serotonin being produced. What is serotonin? It's a chemical that is produced by your nerve cells. Now, this chemical is responsible for proper digestion, proper sleep, and also managing your happiness quotient. So if there are low levels of serotonin inside you, it is associated with depression to an extent. So when you get depressed, there is no use of asking why me. I did that. I don't know whether to call it a mistake, but I did that. I asked my doctor, why me? But then he said, it is not because of you. It is not because you have these outer stressors that are stressing you out. But it is because your brain is not producing enough serotonin. And that is the first drug that the doctor would give you to ensure that your happy hormones are in place. How is depression different from sadness? Now, you can get sad because you couldn't catch up for a movie. You could get sad if you didn't get your favorite chocolate. You could get sad if you couldn't meet a specific person. But that is all momentary. Depression is something that stays on. It really, really stays on for a very, very long time, and it will make you feel as the world is not exciting at all. You may be in the best of the places, in the best of the company, having best of the food available to you, and yet there may be an emptiness inside you which none of these things can fill. How you choose to deal with it is up to you. My choice was food. I used to eat a lot. I used to eat pizzas, burgers, chocolates. The food, somehow I associated the food with the feeling of filling myself with whatever was missing in my life. I thought that food would ensure that all the things that I want in my life would come together because I'm eating. It became my comfort. It became my go-to thing for each and every time that I was under an attack. And I used to have attacks. So what mind-numbing device you choose is up to you. But that is not going to help you. You may choose food, you may choose drink, you may choose sex, you may choose video games, you may choose anything under the sun. It is not going to help you. Because like I said, these are all mind-numbing devices. They do not do anything nice for your mind. They are just numbing your mind, letting your mind be in a limbo and just think that everything is okay. Just for that moment. Just for that moment and nothing else. Sometimes you may remain depressed chronically without even realizing it. You may dismiss it yourself as a sadness because you don't know any better. You don't know that you are depressed. Even if you feel, you don't want to admit it. So you may stay there chronically for a long period of time, and that may actually worsen the matters. That may actually put you in a very, very bad situation. How I know this? Because I did it. I dismissed my depression under the name of sadness. I used to fake happiness. There is a difference between being happy and faking happiness. Faking happiness is easy. You can fake happiness because you don't want the world to see that you are not happy actually. Being happy is up to you. Nobody can make you happy in the world unless you want to be happy. Depression can make you feel worthless. It can make you feel that you are the ugliest person existing on earth. It can make you feel that you should either end your life or move into a mental hospital and many other things. It makes different people feel different things. But these are just a few of them. How should you actually deal with depression? What should you actually do to deal with depression? Number one, do not, and I repeat, do not ignore it. As and when you feel that you are depressed or getting anywhere near to depression, please take help. Please talk to your friends and your family and tell these people that you are depressed. And I request all of you to be compassionate about understanding about what the other person is going through. Empathize with your partner, friend, family member, whoever it is. Please give them the support that they need. And to you, my friend, if at all you're depressed, please talk about it. Don't stay in a closed corner. It is not going to help you. So start talking about it. Number two, which you really dread, is going for therapy. If you cannot find anyone in your circle whom you can speak with an open heart, please go for therapy. Go to a psychotherapist or a psychiatrist, or both if needed. Talk to them. Sometimes talking to strangers is easier than talking to your own people. So talk to them. Tell them what you are feeling, what you are going through, and they may be able to help you. I'm not saying they will be able to help you, but they may be able to help you. Start talking about your issues openly. I'm going back to point number one because that is the first step. Unless you talk about your depression, you cannot come out of it. You have to start to talk about your depression. You have to tell the world however scary, nasty your fears might be, your issues might be, but you have to start talking about them. Also, in the field of psychotherapy, there are a lot of quacks. So ensure that you don't land up at one of their doors. Ensure that you go to a good therapist, a good psychiatrist who doesn't rip you off and really helps you become better. Number three, take up exercise. Physical activity of any form, be it swimming, jogging, running, weight training, yoga, Pilates, Zumba, anything you like. Physical activity of any sort produces serotonin in your brain. It really increases the level of happy hormones in your brain. So even if you can devote 30 minutes, even if it is as simple as going for a walk please do it. Please start taking that time, those 30 minutes for your own self. Please choose a form of exercise that is vigorous, that challenges you to a certain extent. Even if you are doing yoga, please do things like power yoga or Ashtanga yoga, or even hard training, advanced training in Hatha yoga. Please do not stick to meditation in the beginning. Yes, meditation will help you, but meditation helps you only when you are at a certain level. Meditation on a regular basis can help you avoid depression. But if you are in advanced stages of depression, please do not go for meditation. Because meditation relaxes your mind to a great extent, and it is not advisable to have an empty mind when you are depressed. An empty mind is a devil's dwelling place. I'm sure all of you have heard about it. So if that is true for a normal person, for a depressed person, meditation is not the answer. Number 4, change of place. Take a vacation. Even if you don't want to take a vacation, or if you can change your city, change your city. What happens with a change of place is that your environment changes, weather changes, and everything else around you also changes, which helps you change your perspective. Thus, I really advise you to take up a vacation or go to a different place for some time. Take time out for yourself, for your own mental health. Number 5, don't give up. You are not alone. There are more depressed people in the world than you know of. They may not tell you about it. And trust me, people have worse things happening in their lives and they're dealing with it. So don't give up on yourself. One of my friends told me a long while back, whenever she was sad, she would talk to herself as though she would talk to an upset child. Ever since then, I've been trying to do that, and I practice it every time. So talk to yourself as though you are a small child who is upset, and I'm sure you would never talk to the child harshly. Never. Thinking that you are not guilty is not easy. But the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Everything that happens in your life, it may or may not be your fault. If it is your fault, learn from it and move on. If it is not your fault, don't try to make it your own. Be kind and compassionate towards yourself. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. Not giving up on yourself. Not just yet. I really hope that whatever I have spoken through this video helps you deal with your own demons and your own ghosts. I'm not saying that I'm completely out today, because like I said, it's here, it's not outside. So I have to constantly grapple with that, but I'm at a much better place today. I love myself, and I pray for you that you come to a point where you start loving yourself. That would be the first step in getting you out. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll come back up again with a new topic. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.